N'Zoth was the third named old god in Warcraft, but there's less known about him than the other three who actually play a larger role in game. When Cataclysm was announced, Blizzard really made it seem like N'Zoth would play a larger role, as it's very strongly hinted that N'Zoth is imprisoned under the sea, and there was an entire zone underwater, with a few segments having old god taint. And in the Dragon Soul, N'Zoth lent Deathwing to his generals, Yorsaj and Warlord Zanas. Warlord Zanas was N'Zoth's main general when N'Zoth faced off against Cthulhu and Yogg-Saron. And in Deepholm, there is an NPC that will say, "It is true that we serve Deathwing, but we also serve a higher power. Never forget that." The higher power could only really be N'Zoth. So why wasn't anything directly relating to N'Zoth ever put in game? Well, the answer for that is that it's never too late, really. During the Sundering, when the world was being torn apart and the Night Elf capital was sinking underwater, Queen Azshara tried to keep the water at bay with her power alone. Then voices whispered to her, offering her enough power to actually survive. She accepted the offer, and she and her followers became the Naga we know today. So far, that issue hasn't really been addressed, and N'Zoth being trapped underwater more than likely played a big role in that. There's also the Emerald Nightmare. When Malfurion Stormrage contained the nightmare within the Rift of Aln, he sensed what he called an ancient evil that was keeping its foothold in the Emerald Dream from somewhere beneath Azeroth's ocean. This could also be N'Zoth. There's also the endgame toy, the Puzzle Box of Yogg-Saron, which mentions a city underwater where an old god sleeps 8 times. It doesn't actually mention N'Zoth by name, but it's strongly hinted to be N'Zoth as well. N'Zoth is most likely based on Zoth Amag, the third son of Cthulhu from H.P. Lovecraft. Zoth Amag was imprisoned under the ocean by the Elder Gods. N'Zoth was imprisoned under the sea by the Titans. Same thing basically. Plus they both share Zoth in their names, as well as both being powerful, evil creatures who love madness for madness' sake. Zoth Amag is said to have a cone-shaped body, a razor-fanged reptilian head, like that of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, 4 broad, flat, starfish-like arms with suckers, and a head of tentacles. So, this may give some idea as to how N'Zoth will look in-game when he's finally introduced properly.